Today you will get to know those who claim that it is possible to live a new life after death and those who say, I am born again. Those who believe that the soul exists again in a new body call this reincarnation or transmigration of souls. Today, more than 1 billion people on Earth believe that their souls will exist in other bodies. In other words, they believe that at the moment of death, only the bodily functions end and the soul comes back to the world in another body, that is, in the body of a small child, and continues to live. Reincarnation is not only believed in Eastern cultures, but also in the West. According to historical sources, reincarnation was first mentioned in Western history by some ancient Greek scholars and philosophers such as Pythagoras and Plato. Reincarnation was accepted in many civilizations such as ancient Egypt, Celtic, Mayan and Inca, where millions of people continued to believe that the soul lives in a new body after death. In other words, according to this belief, our soul in our body was in another body before us. What do you think of this idea? For the sake of clarity, let us back this up with a shocking fact. Dilo Bayaz was born in 1970 in Samandag, Hati. Dilo Bayaz was born with a scar on her head. Her mother realized that little Dilo had memories of her past life when she talked to herself in bed. At first, her mother could not believe what was happening. Dilo began to tell her that in her previous life she had been a woman in a nearby village who had died after falling into a well while hanging out laundry. One day her mother felt the need to explain Dilo's story to her relatives. One day, a distant relative of the Bayaz family confirmed Dilo's story. The death of a woman named Zahidi Koz in that village was very similar to Dilo's story. Zahidi Koz had fallen and hit her head on the ground and died in hospital. Dilo, who also described Zahidi's cemetery even though she had never seen it, was one of the first reincarnation cases to remember what happened after she died in a previous life.